How's it going, everybody? It's Miles here. Welcome back to another video here on the channel, and today I'm going to be doing a quick buyer's guide for you on Xbox 360s, which one you should get and why. Before we get this video started, I just want to do a disclaimer, or say a disclaimer. I only have two versions of the 360 with me. I have the Xbox 360e, which came out in 2013. This is the most recent and, in my opinion, the most reliable Xbox 360. And then this is the most popular and my favorite of all time, the Xbox 360 Slim, which most people, I would guarantee you, consider like the official Xbox 360. This is the shiny metallic black model. You got the silver sides here with the metallic black finish. I say that because I got the matte black model behind me, but there's also the original Xbox 360 that came out in 2005. That's called the Core Xbox 360. Don't get that one. I'm not even going to talk about the Xbox 360 Core or the Arcade or the Elite because, in my opinion, they're just too old. They came out in the early 2000s. They're still great. You can still play them, but you're going to probably get a red ring of death at some point in your lifespan with those consoles. So in this video, we're only going to be talking about the two more recent installments in this Xbox 360 life, which is the Slim and the E. So the difference here, obviously, this one came out in 2010 and this one came out in 2013. There are other 360 Slims that came out in 2011, 2012, like the matte black model came out in 2011. I don't know for sure, but I believe that this was the first model that came out of the 360 Slims because the tag on this one has an earlier date than that one, so I'm just fucking putting two and two together, you know what I mean? Obviously, differences with the front. The 360 Slim has a bigger power circle. This one just has a press button here, and this one doesn't make any noise, but it does make a sound when you turn it on. And in my opinion, I like that this button doesn't click. I like that you just kind of tap it like a phone screen and it turns on. Just my opinion. This is the only Xbox 360 that does that. The disc tray on this one opens with like the same thing. It's a button, but not really. It's kind of like a fingerprint thing. You press it and it comes out. And with this, it's a clicky button thing. I don't really know how to explain it because I don't think any other console really that I know of besides like maybe the original Xbox One had the same kind of button thing where you would like kind of press it. It's not a full button, but I have to show you, I think. It's like you press it, the disc tray opener, but it's not a button. It's just like somehow it reads your fingers there. Same thing with that. And in my opinion, with the front and the way that it's shaped like an X, the 360 Slim is definitely better. But like I said, if you are someone who only really cares about performance, I would get the 360e because it's newer and it's going to be more reliable most likely. They have the same amount of ports on the back, literally the same amount of ports in the back. Only difference is if you want to get surround sound on this console, you're going to have to buy a separate cable if you want to hook it up with a surround sound headset if you buy the Slim. If you buy the 360e, all you have to do is just plug your headphones into this little jack port right here. But if you want to do it on the 360 Slim, you're going to have to buy an extra piece that hooks into this AV cable wire right here. Sorry, I'm touching the completely wrong consoles. The headphone jack is right here on the 360e, but if you want to do it on the 360 Slim, you'd have to get a completely different piece that plugs into here, that on the end of this cable that plugs into this, it's like a little cable here, it has that port. So that's another thing you have to think about when you're buying the consoles, like how much money do you have for extra ports if you need them for a headphone thing, you know, whatever. But besides that, both consoles are legitimately identical. I mean, this console, the 360e, has one less USB port than the Slim. This has 3 USB ports on the back. The E only has 2. And that's literally it. Like, that's literally fucking it. Also, I don't see an optical audio port on the 360e, which is bugging me because I feel like that's wrong. Because I feel like I used optical audio on my 360e back in the day, but maybe I didn't. I'm saying that because the 360 Slim here has this little tab here, which you would use for optical audio, but this one doesn't have that on the back, which is intriguing to me. So So I'm not sure what that's about, but you can still definitely get surround sound hearing if you plug your headphones into this 3.5mm jack right there. But besides that, both consoles use the exact same hard drive space. Literally, this hard drive part looks exactly the same on the Slim and the E. But all in all, like, I just wanted to make a quick video showing off the different 360s. But all in all, if you're gonna buy an Xbox 360, like I said, it's straight down to you. But to be completely honest, like, what I'm trying to say is, if you find somebody that has a 360 Slim, wherever it is, there's always a chance that it could be broken or damaged, because this era of gaming, anyone that has this console used it. But people that bought the console that came out with the Xbox One, it's most likely not nearly as damaged or used or as rusted, because it came out at the very end of the Xbox 360's life cycle, and most people that bought this console only bought it because they were just getting into the Xbox 360 right then and there, or for me, because my parents were divorced and I needed another Xbox 360, and in 2013, this was the newest model. So that's really all I would say about these two Xboxes. Like, I'm going to say it again, whoever you do find, if you do find someone that has the Slim model, like I've said a second ago, it's probably going to be somewhat used to a good amount. So, like, just be aware of the fact that there could be hardware problems, it could be used, it could overheat. You never know with the 360 Slims or before that. But with the 360e, what I'm trying to say is there's like a 95% chance nothing's going to happen, because I've never heard of Xbox 360es having problems. It was always just the Slims, because, you know, these came out in the the early 2010s. And besides that, it is just the 360 E. So I'll let y'all pick for yourselves, but if I had to choose one, I'm going with the E, like, to play on, because I'm pretty sick and tired of the dust and the problems with the 360 Slims. I just use them for the nostalgia purposes. And yeah, that's pretty much my assessment on Xbox 360s. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, drop a like. And yeah, thanks for watching. I love y'all. See y'all in the next one.